Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So today I am going to do my February favorites. The month of February always goes by really fast and we're at a little bit of a disadvantage because it only has 28 days. So I don't have a ton of products to talk about. Most of the products that I purchased back in January, so a lot of them got grouped into my January favorites video, but I do have a few products I'll be talking about here today. So to start off with, I've been really enjoying this powder from Alima Pure. This is their Satin Matte Foundation, and I have the shade Cool 2. And it is a loose powder, and it has a sifter. It has the same kind of sifter as the Root loose powders. I end up just shaking some of this out and into the lid, and then picking it up off the lid with a fluffy brush. The one really great thing about Alima Pure is they have a great way for you to find your correct shade. You can either purchase these sets where they'll give you, I think it's either 8 or 10 shades of the foundation, and there's like ones for like fair, there's light, there's medium, and they do all the different undertones. And in that set they provide a brush, and they also will give you $10 off towards the actual full size of the foundation. The other thing that I did was I knew that I would either be neutral or cool. So I ordered Cool 1 and Cool 2 of the samples and Neutral 1 and Neutral 2 because I knew I was going to be one of those four. And I ended up going with Cool 2, but the fact that there are so many different shades, I actually couldn't see much of a difference between Cool 1, Cool 2, Light 1, Light 2. They all looked pretty similar on me, so I just went with Cool 2 because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't making my face look extra like light compared to my neck, so I just went with Cool 2, and it seems to be working really well. And I love this because it gives me extra coverage. It helps set the Physicians Formula Organic Wear CC Cream, which is what I kind of use as my like base face product because it contains sunscreen. And this does a really great job of setting it and just providing a little bit extra coverage. And the other thing I like about this is the two of the main ingredients in this powder are zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which are the ingredients that provide sun protection. This does provide some sun protection just based on what the ingredients are, but I don't think I would wear it alone and rely on just this for sun protection. I would want some other product underneath to provide additional sun protection because we don't know exactly how much zinc oxide and titanium dioxide is in it, but I do like the fact that it does give me a little bit additional coverage. And also the fact that there are so many shades, and you can definitely find your perfect shade, which I think is really hard to do a lot of times. So if you're having problems finding your shade in a powder product, I would definitely check out Alima Pure and their Satin Matte Foundation. The next product is another loose powder product, and this is the Root Illuminator in White Gold. Root calls it an illuminator, but it's essentially a highlighter, and it comes in a little container like this with a sifter, and I just shake some out into the lid once again and pick it up on a brush. And this highlighter has been talked about a lot in the green eco beauty community. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I really come to like it. I'll swatch it here for you. Here it is on my finger, and I'm going to swatch it here on my hand. Let's see if I can pick that up on the camera. I think, yeah, you can see a little bit of it. So you won't see a ton on my hand here, and why that is because it's actually relatively close to my skin tone. So on me, it's more of a natural highlight. If I want a beaming highlight, I have to use the Root Pressed Eyeshadow in Sugar. That is a lot brighter of a highlight on me, but this works really well as kind of a more subtle highlight. The one thing to know about this product is it is more glittery than I was expecting. I didn't hear about that from other beauty bloggers or YouTubers, but it definitely has glitter in it, and you can see the glitter, and even once you put it on your face, you can still see the glitter a little bit. So if that is something that you don't want, then I would stay away from this. Like I said, because it is close to my skin tone, I don't notice it as much on my face, but I can imagine if you have a darker skin tone than mine, you would probably actually see the glitter on your face, and that's probably why it does look like such a beaming highlight on Instagram photos and on YouTube on people with darker skin. But for someone with my skin tone, it definitely is more of just a glow on my cheeks. And I am wearing it today, so I have it on my cheekbones and under my brow bone and also in the corner of my eye. So if you see a highlight there, that is the Root White Gold highlighter. And also this is a really affordable price as well, which I always appreciate, especially because a lot of green and eco products can get pretty pricey. This is very affordable. I believe it was $12 or $14, which is pretty great. The next product I am going to talk about, I was super excited to finally purchase. And it is a natural mineral lipstick from Glory Boon. And I have the shade here in Soft Coral. And one of the reasons why I was really excited to try this is because Glory Boon is a company that's based in Connecticut. So it's another New England company. And I just love supporting fellow New Englanders. I think it's really great. I really want to go drive out to Connecticut. There's some stores in Connecticut that carry Glory Boon products. And I would love to be able to go check those out in person. But so far I haven't had the chance, but it's on my to-do list. Hopefully this summer I can definitely do that. And I have the shade here in Soft Coral. I'm wearing it on my lips today. I will swatch it here on my hand for you. This is what it looks like here. And I just love this color. It's the perfect kind of neutrally corally pinky color. It's lovely on the lips. It's a little bit more orange than what I normally go for, but I kind of like that. I like the fact that it's a little bit more corally, but it's a very wearable coral. It's not too bright at all. And one of the things I really like about this lipstick is it dries down. Like, it is pretty matte on my lips right now and is very, very long wearing. Like, I was shocked the first time I wore this by how long wearing it is. And I think it is because it dries down. It really kind of sticks onto your lips. Instead of a lipstick that stays more creamy and can slide off, like this just kind of locks into your lips. But because of that, you have to be really careful and make sure that you exfoliate your lips well before using it. Because if you don't, it will kind of adhere to dry patches, and also it can settle into lines just a little bit. I found that exfoliating my lips really helped with that. But I really like it. I love the color. It was, I believe, $8.99, which is an incredible price point as well. It's a New England company. I love that. And my main qualification for a lipstick is that it is long wearing. And this definitely is long wearing. And I love wearing it to work. It's really great to put on. I can really easily reapply it throughout the day if I need to. But to be honest, most of the time I really don't need to. It looks great for most of the day. And also for this price, I mean, you can't beat it. So I would definitely check it out. Glory Boon has a pretty wide range of shades of lipsticks, so I'm sure you can find whatever shade you're looking for. They probably have it. So one of my kind of goals for 2017 was to be better about painting my nails. I have a really hard time painting my nails because I have a really hard time sitting still and waiting for my nail polish to dry. And I've started this routine of kind of painting my nails at night right before I go to bed so I can let them dry while I'm sleeping. And that's really been helping. But one of the reasons I never liked painting my nails as well was because I could never get my nail polish to last as long as when I would go to a salon. And there's a salon here in New England, and I know there's some stores also in Texas, I believe, and it's called Mini Lux. If you are in New England, you definitely need to go check it out. They're a fantastic salon, and they use, I believe all their nail polish is either like 3 free or 5 free, and they have their own brand, which is, I believe, I think the Mini Lux brand nail polish is 5 free, but they use Zoya nail polish, and all the brands they use are at least 3 or 5 free, and they autoclave their equipment. I really enjoyed going to that salon, but because of all those like awesome things about the salon, it's a little pricey, and so I've been trying to save money and not go so often, and so I was like, okay, I gotta start painting my nails. And one thing that I found that's really been changing my nail painting game is this top coat from Joe Chic nail polish. And this is their gel-like quick dry top coat. So this product, it does dry really fast, which is nice for someone like me that doesn't have patience for sitting and letting my nails dry. But it also really increases the longevity of my nail polish. I find that when I use this compared to when I would use more Pacifica top coat, the longevity of my nail polish almost doubles with this top coat. It is really, really great, and it really makes me feel better about painting my nails because I don't paint them now and think, oh, my nail polish is going to be gone in 2 or 3 days. Like now I'm like, okay, I can probably get like a good 5 days out of my nail polish, which to me is really great. And even though I got this back in the fall, it wasn't really until this past month or 2 that I really started to appreciate just how good this top coat is. So I would definitely check it out. It's another small company based in Chicago, and this is just a really great formula. The next 2 products I have are actually skincare. I don't feel like I talk about skincare products that often, my favorites, but every once in a while they'll make it in. And this one here, I love the name of it. It is the You Can't Zit Here face wash from Simply Divine Botanicals, and I got this off of Beauty Habit. What it says on it is it is a blemish vanishing foamy wash. It's good for blemishes, excess oil, large pores, and rashes. It looks really funny in the container. It is a really weird color. It smells kind of funky. It's got a whole bunch of essential oils in it, like clove, patchouli, frankincense, myrrh, lavender, neem, blood orange, lemon, pink grapefruit, rosewood, and geranium. It contains aloe vera, jojoba oil, avocado oil. It contains a lot of things that are really great for your skin. And like I said, I don't love the smell of it. It definitely reminds me of kind of the only way I can think of to describe it, scents like this are like health food store. There was this health food store in my town that had all these like herbs and supplements, and when you walked in the front door, it definitely had this like natural smell, and so this definitely is kind of like that to me. But one of the things I've really been liking about it is hard to find face washes in the green and eco beauty community that foam up, and I love this because I wash my face with this in the morning and I can put it on my Foreo Mini Luna and use it and scrub it on my face. Most green and eco face washes, I can't really use my Foreo with them because I need something that foams up. So this works really well for that. I do have to say it is a little bit drying. It does dry out my skin a little bit. This is doing a really great job of kind of moving blemishes out and helping me kind of turn over and clear out my skin, which is really nice. Because that is a little bit drying, I have been really enjoying the 100% pure blood orange cleansing balm at night. I know, it's crazy. I have oily, acne prone skin. What am I doing with this? I guess the right word to describe this is a saponified oil cleansing balm. It's basically solid oil, and you kind of rub your fingers on it, and it gets your fingers kind of oily, and then you rub the oil on your face, and it just basically removes your makeup off. It's basically oil cleansing, but I think because it is in a solid form, it's a lot less messy, it's a lot easier to control, and even though I do have oily skin, I've just really been enjoying it. It really takes off my makeup without stripping my face, which especially when I'm using a heavy-duty cleanser like the You Can't Zit Here in the morning, it is really nice to have that kind of as more of a gentle cleanser at night. And also it's eliminated the need for me to use a moisturizer at night, so it's my one-stop shop. So I definitely have been enjoying this. I'm shocked. If you're looking for a gentle way to remove your makeup, I highly recommend this. So now for my flops. I actually have 2 flops this time. And I'm doing 2 because one of them is a nail polish flop and the other one is actually a makeup flop. So I figured it was kind of more fair to do 2 because nail polish is kind of, I don't know, not everyone's into nail polish or really cares about it. And so as I kind of mentioned earlier, my nail polish flop is this Pacifica 7 Free Top Coat and Base Coat. And I just don't like this. I think I'm gonna throw it away after this. Like, I just do not like it. It doesn't work well as a base. It gets bubbly as a base and messes up the nail polish I'm putting on top of it. And as a top coat, it's terrible too. It doesn't increase the longevity of my nail polish. It is terrible. Like, it is just not worth the money. It is not worth purchasing. Just don't do it. This is the Pressed Eyeshadow in Lush Olive by Glory Boone. And it's amazing that they came out with pressed eyeshadows. I think that's incredible. I was really excited about using it. And I went out on a limb and got a different color than I normally would. And these pressed eyeshadows you can use wet or dry. It's a lot better wet, but here's the problem with it. So it looks really nice here. I have it on my hand, I'll swatch it here. Swatch it here on my hand. And it looks really lovely. Like when I swatch it and when I put it on with just my finger like this. First of all, I would not call that olive. It's definitely more gold on the skin than it is olive. It looks olive in the pan, but on my hand, not so olivey. And the other thing I find with it is it's kind of a little duochrome-y. And what I mean by that is when I put it on my eyes, when I look at myself in the mirror in one direction, I can see it. Like I can see the eyeshadow on and it looks great. But if I turn my head and kind of look at it from a different angle, I can't actually see, it doesn't look like I have any eyeshadow on there. So like you can see the sheen, the kind of metallic sheen in certain lights, but not in other lights. And so basically, I always get worried when I wear it, depending on the way I'm looking and the way, you know, if I'm facing someone talking to them, or if someone looks at me from the side, it may look like my eyeshadow is completely patchy. And I will go and I'll stand in front of a mirror and like slowly rotate my head, and like I can see it, and then I'll rotate it back and then I can't see it, and I'm like, well, obviously it's there. It just doesn't show well from all angles. Yeah, I'm a scientist, so I get that. Like it's definitely an angle of light, reflectivity kind of problem, but that's not good for eyeshadows. It's really sad and really frustrating because I thought having like an olive green eyeshadow would be super cool, especially against my blue eyes. And you can tell from the shirt I'm wearing today, I really love wearing like olive green kind of colors. And I think it looks good on me, but this eyeshadow is just not quite cutting it. I don't have any of their matte pressed eyeshadows. I am curious to try one of those and see how those work, but this olive guy here, I mean, it doesn't even look that olivey. It looks very gold, and I don't know if you can really see it here on my hand. It looks better on my hand, I think, than it does on my eyes, but it just does not work that well on my eyes. I hope you found this video useful and maybe a little bit entertaining. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. I've seen you guys giving me lots of likes lately on my videos, and that's been really great. I've heard through the grapevine on YouTube that if videos have a lot of likes, they come up higher when people are searching for them, which is really nice, and that would really help my channel grow and let more people know about me and watch my videos, which would be really awesome. So thank you to all of you who have been liking my videos. Keep it up, and if you haven't, please consider liking it to help me out. That would be so great. And also, thank you so much for your comments. I love reading your comments and responding to you. Sometimes, like with the Lily Lolo eyeshadow palette, you guys give me ideas I just hadn't thought about, which makes me feel really silly, but you know, that's why we are a community, and we all talk and share ideas because I can learn from you and you can learn from me, and that's what I want this channel to be. It's just a great space where we can all share our knowledge and find great products. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!